Part 2. The truth will confront you before it comforts you. Let's go deeper. You cannot claim to seek truth and justice, yet cherry-pick which parts of your history and faith you want to honor. Truth demands accountability. And when your defense of culture includes practices that violate human rights, you are not protecting heritage. You are perpetuating bondage. Many proudly say, "My ancestors did it this way." But ask yourself, did they do it God's way? The Word of God has never changed. Hebrews 13:8 says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The problem is not the Bible. It's how people have misrepresented it to protect power, pride, and personal agendas. And that includes traditional systems, too. Let's tell the full story. Yes, our ancestors had wisdom and structure, but they also had practices rooted in fear, superstition, and violence. Culture without the spirit of truth can become a cage. That's why John 8:32 says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." When we ignore that truth, we end up replacing divine law with ancestral myths, many of which were built around fear of the unknown, not faith in a righteous God. We see this even today. People worshiping the dead, consulting spiritual eyes, obeying rituals that demand blood, fear, or silence. That is not legacy. That's deception dressed as tradition. And no, God does not need ancestral validation. He is the beginning and the end, Alpha and Omega. Revelation 22:13. Our ancestors were human. God is eternal. So here's the challenge. If you truly respect your ancestors, elevate what was wise, but confront what was wicked. Don't silence truth just to stay culturally correct. The Bible has been misused by colonizers and corrupt leaders alike, but the corruption of man has never corrupted the authority of God. Psalm 119:160 declares, "The entirety of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous judgments endures forever." Let that be your anchor. If your culture demands silence while women are beaten, if it celebrates child brides and mutilation, if it sacrifices innocent lives in the name of protection, then your culture needs cleansing, not defending. This is not disrespect, it's deliverance. Truth will confront you before it comforts you. And when you finally choose truth over tradition, God will honor you, and your ancestors will rest in peace knowing their bloodline chose light.